The track is then test fit per the track plan. Holes are drilled through the baseboard for the feeder wires. Feeder wires are attached to a terminal block which is acting as the bus. Spraying the baseboards with grey primer will go under the ballast. Liquid nails project glue is then used to glue the reassembled track back on top of both of the scenic sections. You can see here how I plan on having both of the modules be able to be connected to each other and form a single point-to-point module which would be 8 foot in length. They'll also be connected back to back to form a continuous run layout. So here's how they fit with one end. I decided to make the other end module using foam board, whereas the end that was made earlier was used plywood. So I had to use a foam friendly sealant to be able to connect the foam itself to some small pieces of wood that had the bolts through it, so that would allow me to raise and lower the section to meet up with the primary modules.
Well, that is the bench work and the track work now complete. 4 modules, 2 end modules have 13-inch, 11-inch, 9-inch radius. There's power feed to each. The 2 side modules are 4 foot and the grey track pieces are 1 foot, and there's enough room for 3 inches on the back and 1 inch on the front to put scenery, and then a back seam as well. So we've got those 2. You can see down there, there's a clamp down there, there's a clamp here keeping it all in place, and then another end module exactly the same with 9, 11, 13-inch radius. This one obviously is on foam, still to be cut. The bench work is just sort of hanging over, again clamped on at the side. So you can see this table is what, 2 foot by 2 foot, and on it I've got essentially 7 foot by 4 and a bit foot layout. Well, maybe the table's 3 foot by 3 foot. Anyway, so we've got a shunting sort of industrial module. We'll go there. A passenger module here. Space for a platform here, and a platform on this side here once we bolt on the scenery. The scenery will bolt onto this bracket and extend this way. It's supposed to come 1 inch, but I can come however far out I want it to come, and it'll all still work. So that is why I did these brackets. Adjustable height, so I can always get everything level. So at every place where I put a rising support, put these braces on, and using the holes to put a bolt through. And there's a nut underneath here, there's a nut on top here that secure it, and then there's a nut on the underside of the baseboard